Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Business Builder Live. My name is Tanvir Rahman and I will be sharing online business strategies and how you can grow your business online. Alright, today is episode 461, and in this episode I will be talking about selling your offer and sales psychology and how you can sell more without changing your offer. You ready? Let's get started. Also, if you're joining me for the first time from YouTube, make sure to drop a like and subscribe because I do Business Villa Live every single day for you, so you can grow your business fast and free. So after the intro, like you might be thinking, okay, another sales video, right? This is gonna be the same. Like I promise, this is not the same. Maybe I've talked about this like 100 videos before, but here we are, right? So yes, and also sales is the thing I'm talking about, or the topic, because however you look at the thing, like after marketing, your offer, your sales is the number one thing you need to prioritize. And that's the most important part of your business, because you don't look at sales like, oh, like sales is gonna come, they won't, and your revenue will go down at the same time. And you can always learn new things about sales and specifically how you can sell your offer even better, right? Because you don't know how I sell my offer, it's going to be different from how you sell your offer, right? And make more money. But the thing is, the way to sell the audience is different. But the problem is, like, the core principle of selling sometimes or most of the time it's going to be the same. So if you just pay attention, you can really learn so many things from it. All right. So let me share with you like one simple strategy to get more people into your business that can really change the structure, and you don't need to change your offer at the same time, right? So when you're selling, like I don't care whenever you're selling on a stage, on a webinar, on a sales call, if you're trying to sell them the journey, this is never gonna work. But try to sell them the experience, right? Because some of you might say like that's kind of bad, because you should discuss everything with the prospect and how this journey should be, how long they should be posting, like how the program is outlined, like this and that. Yes, you can do it, but let me tell you, like your closing ratio will drop over 50%. Yeah, like that's what I have experienced like in the past. So if you want to go with the same thing, go for it. I don't mind. Just do it with your own risk, because back then, like we used to book so many calls, like 2-3 calls every single day, but our closing ratio was 10/1. Really bad, right? If you look at. So what we are doing, like we're showing, all right, this is the strategy, this is the tactics. Like you have to post like 3 times a week, you have to do the email marketing, you have to do all this, and guess what? The prospect gets overwhelmed because they don't want to do all these crazy things. Like they just want quick, simple things, and they just want to have the experience, all right, how things will become like after they get their first client or 10th client or their 100th client, right? They want something like this. Because why they want the experience? Because the journey is the hardest part of all, and your clients have to do the hard work themselves. No one will do it for them. But when you share them all these crazy things, like sometimes they just back off. Hey, look, like looks like your method is gonna be uh, something that's way harder than I imagine. Like so, don't just do that. Like try to explain them the journey, how your offer can take them from one place to another to their destination, but don't just talk about in details, in depth, like in like 100% in depth conversation. But yeah, you can give them an overview about how things will be, but don't go in depth on the first call, because they will get overwhelmed, and if they are overwhelmed, they will not say yes to your offer. And let me give you a quick example, right? So when you are trying to build a PC, all right, if you go to the shop, they'll say, all right, you need to buy a processor, you need to buy a motherboard, you need to buy RAM, you need to buy a CPU cooler, because this is the thing will cool the CPU, and the CPU cooler is gonna be so many things. Like if you just buy a liquid cooler, that's gonna be how you do this. I would have said, look, man, I don't want to buy a desktop PC. Let's go and buy a laptop, because laptop is easy. It's just I'm gonna buy and get the experience, right? same goes for your client. Like they don't want to go through like all this stuff. But yes, like after I bought my PC, I upgraded things myself, right? So I changed the casing, like I changed the power supply, I changed the cooling fan, I added few stuff. But if someone would say like you have to do all this yourself, I would back off and I would go for some other uh, things rather than like buying a custom made PC for myself, right? So same thing goes for your offer and for your client. Like try to sell them the experience, like how things will go, how things will turn out, like if they start working with you, rather than like you are experience like you're sharing them the journey, and the journey is the hardest part. All right, so that's it for today, guys. I hope you really understand and enjoy this video, and also try to share the experience, not the journey, with your client. And also, if you're building an online business starting new, you can always get my 8-step guide to get your ideal client video for free. All you have to do is send me a DM on Instagram, and if you're joining me from YouTube, there's a link for my Instagram down below the like button. You can send me a DM there and I will send it to you by Instagram. Alright guys, that's it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.